Well, I was going to do a video a video tour. Maybe I should start this again. Oh, never mind. No, I just wrote the word tutorial in a text message. None of your business. I was going to do a video tour of the ornaments on my Christmas tree, but instead, let's talk about why do I have time on a Wednesday when I should be doing a matinee to do that. Well, guess what? I got the Cocos again. I'm fine. You can tell I'm fine. I've like the barest of sniffles. I've been blowing my nose a lot, but other than that, nothing. Sunday, I started feeling a little throaty, but honestly, the last couple weeks, I've been a little like, am I fighting off getting a cold? Am I fighting off something? Am I fighting allergies? Am I, nothing major. So I know it wasn't that because it wouldn't have lingered for 2 weeks like that. So by Sunday night, I was like, yeah, okay, a little throaty, nothing concerning. Now at my show, we're now testing twice a week, Wednesdays and Sundays. So Monday morning, got up and there's a note, a text from the COVID team saying, your test came back a little positive, faintly positive. Okay. I tested home with 2 tests that I still had here, both of which are expired, 3 weeks ago expired, but the team was like, yeah, use them anyway. The first one came back a little positive. The second one, not positive. So I'm like, all right, no. The team sent over a courier with a lab PCR test, which I took and sent with them, and left me with home tests. By the time that was late Monday afternoon, I took one of the home tests just then, and sure enough, was like, oh yeah, you're positive. Well, surprise, surprise. Next morning, the lab PCR, yeah, you're positive. Fuck. I couldn't tell you how, where, or why I got it. And I can also tell you that for the second time, I'm not convinced that it wasn't while I was wearing a mask. I'm just crazy furious because here's the other thing. It seems like my industry is still one of the only industries still doing testing, having rules, all sorts of craziness, while everybody else is just like, it's a flu, got it, didn't get it, passed it to somebody else, oh well, they got it, didn't get it, moving on. Everybody else seems to just be moving on. Broadway is still doing this ridiculous hoop jumping dance over and fucking over again. And here's the thing. Talking to the COVID team. Okay, if I test negative like tomorrow, can I come back to work? No. You have to have 5 days out. If you're someone that can return to work after 5 days of isolation and wear a mask the full time, which as an offstage person I can do, you can come back in 5 days. Now, it doesn't matter that we tested Sunday and that's when the test said I was positive. I could have had this since Thursday, the day after we last tested, and it wouldn't have shown up. But it doesn't matter. Because I tested on Sunday, that's day 1. Assuming. This is all assumption. So by Saturday of this coming week, I can return to work if I can wear a mask, if I have no symptoms. Again, that could be me saying, yeah, I'm fine, I need money. I assume I'm going to be fine by then. I assume I'll be negative, but they're not going to test me because then the other thing is you go into the magic window of a 90-day period where we don't test you because it could come back positive, which means you could have it and be passing it to everybody else, but we're not going to test you, so come on in. It's ridiculous. And they say, oh, no, but you can't get it after 90 days. You can't get that variant, right? There's new variants every day, and I'm sure we're getting more for Christmas. So, okay, see you Saturday, even if I'm fine tomorrow. It's crazy. Now, the thing is with the cast, because they're unmasked on stage, if they get it, they need to be out for 10 days before they can come back and do an unmasked job. Here's the other thing. Somebody pointed this out. You're in the cast, you get it, you're out for 10 days. Whether you test negative after that or you're fine after 3 days, 5 days, whatever it is, you're out 10 days. If you wanted to, though, you could buy a ticket to sit in the auditorium in the front row without a mask because masks are just suggested at this point, and no one could stop you. So there's a magic line at the edge of the stage where COVID doesn't pass between the auditorium and the cast and the audience, and who brings it backstage to me. So here's the question. Who the fuck on Broadway is making a lot of money off of this deal? Because somebody's making a lot of money off of this, or we wouldn't be still doing this ridiculousness. Paying teams of COVID people, and every theater I've worked in has different hoops. Yes, like this today, no like that tomorrow, maybe wear a mask, maybe don't, you must when you walk off stage, do it if you want, no, I'm not, we're not going to bother asking them anymore. It goes back and forth and forth and back and forth and back, every theater I've worked in. And the ridiculousness of testing and testing and testing. I was at one point when I was swinging and day working, testing at 4 different places. You can't tell me that someone couldn't figure out in a year how to do a Broadway database that I am in. I tested at the center wherever I'm supposed to go, and all the theaters I work at got the same results. Nope. Go in the stage door at Hamilton. Test with them this way with this kind of test. Great. Leave Hamilton. Go into the center where they're testing for the other show. Test for them before I go over to Diana. Great. Leave Diana. Go to my day work at Strange Loop. Okay, test for them in this different way with a different formula. Do it at home. Send the result here. Go to Phantom. Do this other thing on a different day because, okay, it's just a fucking money pit. And it's clearly about the money. I don't think it's about anybody's fucking health. Because if it was about health, the audience would not be allowed to be in there, suggested they wear a mask. And I'm sure they did the research showing the number of people that will not buy a ticket because they're going to be around unmasked people doesn't outstrip the number of people that will buy a ticket because they have the option of sitting out there just breathing their cocoa germs while everybody else in the auditorium, unless you choose to wear a mask in the auditorium. Great. So here I sit. Now I'm getting paid. That's the other crazy shit. Who's paying all this? And the thing is, I'm getting paid for the performances I'm losing, not the hours around the performances I'm losing. So I'm losing a good deal of money this week while I sit on my ass here. Now, if I'm positive, okay, fine. I don't want to go get other people sick. But trust me, if I test at home tomorrow and I'm negative and I'm going to sit here for another 2 days, I am fucking raw. Okay, this is absurd. So anyway, there's my Coco rant for the day. Meanwhile, I'm fortunate. I feel fine. There's somebody else at my show. And my show's been lucky, too. The fact that we got through tech and previews and opening without a major shutdown, because most shows I know, when someone gets it, 10 other people get it. We've been getting picked off one by one. She's out. She has it. She's out for the week and a half. He's out. He's on the crew. He's back next week. She got it. She's still out. I mean, it's been back and forth, one by one by one by one. So again, it's not like my whole department just like gave it to each other and everybody's out. Okay. So that's a fortunate thing. But the fact that I'm like, really? How did I get picked off again? We got so much social activity to do at the show. We're arranging secret, not Santa. We're doing secret non-denominational icon of your choice. I'm organizing it, of course. I should be there right now, being the cruise director. I'm not. We're putting up a paper Christmas tree that people are going to decorate with the Star of David on top of it, like in our show. I'm not there to do that. Okay. We're going to do a draw menorah contest. Not a contest, because those people get competitive and stupid. Just a draw menorah artwork display. Am I there to start that up? We got another week on that, but still. Am I there? No. I miss my folks. I'm sitting around the couch. Beezy's thrilled I'm home, but I'm pissed. I'm just pissed I got it, and I'm just pissed that there's a ridiculous clock ticking on when I can go back to my job on Saturday. And the thing is, if I'm positive in a home test on Saturday, no one's even telling me to take a home test on Saturday. Just, if you don't have symptoms, come on in, wear your mask, okay. It's the... How much longer before Broadway starts acting like the rest of the world and just handles it like, well, it's like a flu. Don't come into work if you have the flu. Please don't give the flu to other people. I don't know. And again, who's making the money off of this? And these ridiculous hoops and all this crazy. Please don't explain this to me. I don't need anyone mansplaining. and don't anyone explain it to me. I'm just in a mood. Let me have this. And I'm fine. And later I'll do a video for you on the ornaments on my tree. How's that? But in the meanwhile, it's not like I don't have plenty of shit to do, and my house is all Christmassy, so I'm going to hang out and do shit. All right, bye now.